This recording will finish up the study guide. This first question is about two similar triangles. I know they're similar because it says it in the directions, and I have to set up a proportion with corresponding sides. X corresponds with 15, and 14 corresponds or matches up with 21. You notice that I set it up small triangle to big triangle. When I cross multiply and divide, you will see that we get 210 by both sides by 21, and you get x equals 10. Okay, number 13. Your best bet is to draw yourself a picture. You have the Washington Monument, and that is 175 feet tall and 20 meters wide. And the model that she wants to make is only going to be 4 feet. So to keep it in scale, how wide does the model have to be? So again, you set up a proportion, and height corresponds with height, and width corresponds with width. And this is where you have to be careful because the 175 is with x. So you get 175x, 4 times 20 is 80. And you have to divide 80 by 175. Yes, you will get a decimal. You have to be confident in your answer. I got 0.46 approximately. Okay, the next one is just a translation, and I have the luxury of doing this on the smartboard, but the +5 is right 5, and the plus in the y direction is up 1. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to go 1, 2, I'm going to go up 1 and over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's where it should end up. Don't forget your prime marks for all of your points. So right 5, up 1. Next one, again, it's right 4, or right 3, and up 1. So go up 1, up 1, and right 1, 2, 3. Ends up looking like that. Okay, number 16. It's a reflection across the x-axis. So again, I can just use the flip up and down. It's going to look like that. Don't forget your T prime and J prime. Just flipping it across the x-axis. Flexion over the y-axis. Okay, we want to be equal. Here's my y-axis. Each point's going to be an equal distance away from that line. So P prime will be there. K is 2 away, and F is 3 away. And just redraw your mirror image. Okay, another reflection across the X. This one straddles the line. So D is above the line, so it's going to go below. And Y and F are below the line, so they're going to go above. Y prime, F is 3 away. So end up with something that looks like that. Okay, rotation. Just going to show you this. 180 degrees. That would be 90. Go another, that would be a 180. Relabel our points. And we have the answer. Also, don't forget the rule. The rule just says switch the sign of the x and the y. For example, E is 4, 2. E prime is -4, -2. Okay, 90 degrees counterclockwise about the origin. So counterclockwise is going that way. And our rule, our basic rule, our generic rule is that you just switch the x and the y. So S, for example, is 3, 2. I'm going to go 2, 3. So for S, instead of 3, then 2, I'm going to go 2, then 3. So S prime would be right there. Okay, K is 0, 3, so I'm going to go 3, 0. And M is 5, 3, so I'm going to go 3, 5. $90 degrees clockwise about the origin. Clockwise is this way. If I go 90, it should look like that. F prime, Y prime, E prime. 22, dilation. Simply multiply every point. The scale factor is 4. So this can be -8, 4, 0, 4, and -4, -4. -8. So you end up with a triangle that is 4 times as big. Again, just multiply every point by 1/2. You see that I've multiplied every single point by 1/2, or when you multiply by 1/2, that's the same as dividing by 2. So replot the points, I end up with a shape that is half as big as the big shape. And finally, 24 and 25, translation. The first one was 24 was a translation that was left and down, left 5, down 2, and 25 was a rotation 180 degrees. Doesn't matter which way you go.